Welcome back to Decorating with Kelly. Today I'm going to show you how I'm decorating my China hutch for fall. And I thought I'd mix it up a bit this year because what I really want to do is show you examples of how to bring various different elements together to create a cohesive and fun look. So what I'm starting with is this vintage plate that happens to be the plate that we used growing up, and my mom still has it. It's vintage Mikasa stone manor. And what I liked is that it has a real natural fall backdrop type feel to it. And I'm layering it over the wicker charger that I had for my coastal decor video that I will link in the show notes. And as you've probably seen, a lot of stores are carrying wicker and woven elements from summer to fall, which makes a lot of sense because during the fall what you have is a lot of decor is really based around nature and the changing of the season and the colors that you get from that. One thing that I did buy for this is a set of these adorable whimsical bowls from Anthropologie. And what I loved about them is they were different and unique. And I love having bowls. And they had some really pretty colors and design to them. And then I layered these on top of this green leaf plate that I've had since we got married 26 years ago. Our anniversary was yesterday, so it has been 26 years. But anyways, I'm going to show you how to bring it all together and create balance and rhythm while doing that. Make sure to comment below what your favorite element of this was, and without further ado, let's get started. How do I decorate for fall? You know, it's a question that I get asked all the time, and here's my philosophy. I decorate for Halloween, bringing in lots of fun and spookiness. For the rest of fall, I embrace a more nuanced approach, guided by nature and fall colors. As we come out of the hot summer with its lighter palette of colors, materials, and smells, we transition into fall, and I introduce colors, textures, materials, and scents that evoke warmth and sophistication. Before I create a new look or start a new project, I like to browse things such as Pinterest. Now, I'm not necessarily looking for something to replicate, but just to provide inspiration. What I love about styling a China hutch is that you can decorate it in any style you want, including mixing various styles. While you don't necessarily want the style of the hutch itself to clash with the other furniture in your home, the pieces in the hutch can be any style you want, even a mix of styles. The first layer of dishes and chargers create a perfectly symmetrical balance, which is pleasing on the eye. Now, as we add more layers, it's more interesting to create some asymmetrical moments, and I will show you how to do that. When styling bookshelves and China hutches, it's important to put the heavier items on the lower shelves and the lighter items on the higher shelves. And in this picture, the candlestick holders, even though there's two of them, being that they're glass and kind of transparent, we want to put those on the top shelf because they're visually lighter than the vase that is on the bottom. This holds true even as I add more items because the little glassy baby with the metallic flowers are still visually lighter than the other elements below. We've all heard about styling things in threes or odd numbers. However, some things read as one item, such as the dish and charger itself. Now, as I create the individual vignettes, I will do each one in a triangle, and I will position them accordingly so that some of the elements are higher than the others, so that there's the flow in them, as you can see in the diagrams. In addition to creating a triangular balance within each cubby, I try to make sure that when I'm looking at the big picture, that the items are balanced out. For instance, that I have the two florals on opposite sides, and then I'll have some green and orange on one side and then green and orange on the other, so that the color and the textiles have a nice flow to them. Something else I want to point out, when you look at the picture with the mushrooms themselves create a little triangle, but they can also read as one, so that you have the plate and charger as one, the bowl and the leaf plate as one, and then the mushrooms as one, creating their own triangle. When I started this channel, my goal is to help provide inspiration and demonstration on how to group things together, and especially things that you already have. And what I love about my China Hutch is that it gives me the opportunity to provide you with a lot of examples, even within one vignette styling like I've done here. And I also plan on recreating and decorating this in many different ways throughout the seasons to provide you with additional inspiration. And finally, as it gets closer to November, when it's Thanksgiving, I can transfer things out and put some of the gourds and pumpkins in, and it has a nice transition from early fall to late fall. So hopefully I have provided you with some fun, interesting, and new ways to style for the fall, and I look forward to sharing more with you.